What's up, guys? Welcome to Nap Daddy Racing channel. My name's John. This is going to be our first video of the Legends Rookie Car track tutorial. Before we get started, quick shout out to our sponsor, Engine 4 Coffee Company. This is a firefighter-owned coffee company that ships throughout the country, and if you use the code ENGINE4COF, ENG4COF, you will get 10% off your entire order. I'll make sure to link that somewhere in here or put a picture up for you because I know it's saying it and typing it's different things. Anyways, to get started, we are here at Oxford Plains. Oxford is kind of a hated track by a lot of people and loved by others. I'm in the boat where I love Oxford. I usually run pretty good here. The reason why people hate it is you can see in this top right corner, it is not a straightaway track at all. There's just an oval, an egg shape, so it feels like you're cutting the wheel left the entire time. Believe it or not, though, you can save tires here, and that is the trick to most of these Legend rookie car races, is saving your tires, and you will be at the front near the end. So, with that said, here's a few things before we get started. The driving line. I always leave the driving line on for these tutorials, and when I'm showing somebody how to work this track, or any track, um, that is not a guide to go by those lines. iRacing does a great job, but it is not always the fastest line to follow them. I'm using this as a reference so you can see kind of where I dive in, where I'm hitting the brakes compared to what iRacing might say. Also, another thing is the track temperature. I didn't check this till very late, but this was 108 degrees when we recorded this. It's starting to go down now that I'm sitting here doing multiple takes trying to get this right. But now we're at 105, so hotter track, slower times, colder track, faster times. Normally, I can run about a 16.86, I think is my fastest here. Um, Average is about 16.95 to 17.0. Today, with the track being so hot, we were putting down about 17.1, a little bit under that. So this is how we do the qualifying lap here. Let's go ahead and get started. So right away, coming out of the pits, this car has up to 5 gears. I have never touched the fifth gear in this Rookie Legend series. Um, Sometimes fourth. I think USA may be fourth gear, but I'm not really sure right off the top of my head. For this track, we're never going to go above third gear. We come out, I'm in second gear right here as it sits, and I'm going to stay in second gear for my first lap coming out. We want to try to ride the top of this turn here as high as we can so we can get our hot lap. First lap that we run is going to be the hottest lap at this track. So let's go ahead and try to get as fast as possible, get a wide angle, and gas it through. All right, let's back that up just a little bit here. So first lap's obviously a little different since we're doing a hot lap. We're coming high, shifting coming into three here, gear three. As we're coming in, I'm kind of making a big angle here, kind of with the run of this. A lot of times during the race, I will tend to go lower than that, but for this one, I'm sticking right here. I'm going to try to hit the edge of this. I want my left tires within 6 inches of it. If you're more than that away, you're going to find a lot of fall off in your lap times. See, I'm trying to hug this corner right here as tight as I can coming through. And then we're going to be on the gas, trying to get the wheel back straight as much as we can coming out of the corner. My marks that I usually hit, you can see here when I'm coming into the corner, I am doing a little bit of trail braking, a little bit coming off the gas, a little bit of brake coming in, barely any brake coming through, and then just letting off completely, letting that car float through the corners, and then easing back onto the gas. You want to be easy these cars going back into the gas. These cars are more forgiving and won't spin on you like the other cars will. However, you will burn your tires up if you just slam the gas every time coming out. Second turn coming in, kind of the same thing, more of an arching angle. You can kind of see where I'm lower here. But I want to find these left wheels coming right here to this seam. Let's go. Drive it through, and then I'm in the gas right here at the middle of the turn, easing it back out. So as soon as I get here, I start getting right into the gas again. And for the qualifying, I am almost full throttle here. And straightening up. And this netted us a 17.011 for that. So last was our qualifying lap. This is going to be more a race lap looks like, more of our pacing speed. For my pacing speed, I tend to run about 17.2 if it's the track temps like it is now to a 17.3. You can usually maintain that for about 10 to 15 laps if you actually ride your tires right. Um, your time will go up almost to 18 seconds here by lap 30. So here's how we're going to be running our pacing laps for the race. Again, I'm a little bit lower than that line actually says to, but the same goal. I kind of want to come in here, find that groove, and keep the left tires on top. A little bit of brake coming in here, alternating left foot with right foot. And then I downshift just a little early here. If you downshift too early in these cars, you will feel it. It'll feel like it's kicking your back end out. You want to really smooth downshift. It feels like your car is stuttering or bouncing around whenever you downshift. That means you're downshifting too early. RPMs are way too high. So here I actually think I hit this just a touch, but not much. Just a little bit. Keeping those left wheels on, we're gassing it out, and we want to be shifting up right around this point here. Same thing here. Coming just a hair, about on the same line, sometimes a little bit lower than that. Letting off the gas, little brake, I downshift right here as I'm coming in. You can see there. Trying to just creep along that. I'm back in the gas around the apex and turning this wheel as straight as I can. You can't get it too straight here, but as straight as you can. And if you notice on this lap here, compared to the qualifying lap earlier, you look at the wheel tape. I try to keep this wheel tape between a 10 to 10:30 position and 12 o'clock position at this track, especially when you're off the gas. A good rule of thumb for these cars is not hitting the throttle full throttle unless it is past, the tape is right past this tachometer here. You watch the wheel tape. It's turning a little sharp here. And as we're gassing, we're turning the wheel back. But yeah, that's how you run it. That's actually going to net me a 17.26 here, which again, with the track temp, it's a little warm. It was 105, 104 when we ran it. Not bad here. Take it. That'll get you a good top split. In the top split, that'll get you a good finish for the most part. So, anyways, that is Oxford Plains. My name is John. We will be somewhere else next week.